Okay, we are here with Thorir Thorbjarnarson for questions heading into tomorrow's game against Georgia Tech and Friday's game against Creighton. I will start with Robin Washut.
Hey, Thor, you were probably one of the only guys with Ivan that played Georgia Tech last year. What do you remember for that game? Obviously, you're a brand new team, but they returned pretty much everyone. What type of challenges does that lineup present, and what stands out from that game a year ago?
Like you said, they returned a lot of players, and they're a really experienced team. That game was it was pretty physical. They also they played a lot of zone. I remember that. So that 1-3-1. So I feel like we just have to be ready for that. And obviously they're coming off a big win as well. So we have to be ready to start off well in that game.
What was it about that 1-3-1 that gave you guys problems last year?
Maybe it was just a lot of trips up the court that we maybe just didn't get any production. But there's a lot of ways we can attack it, and we've been going through that this week, and also just we had some success with it last year as well. So we just have to be prepared for both that and man, to be honest.
Sam McEwen.
Hey, Thor, your guys' defense has been pretty darn good early this season. The games you're going to play this week would seem to test your defense more than maybe some of your previous opponents. Georgia Tech is averaging 90 points, and I don't know exactly what Creighton's averaging, but it's quite a bit. Talk about the test that your defense is going to face this particular week.
Like I said, from now on, it's going to be high major games, and I think, like you said, we've started off all our games pretty well. High energy and getting a lot of stops, so it's going to be a challenge for sure. But I think, just getting off to a great start is really going to be a key. And with the matchups we play on the court, we can do a lot of switching, and we're just going to be mixing it up.
Thank you,
Matt Foster.
Thor, with the rivalry with Creighton, what does that rivalry kind of mean to you, who's been around the Nebraska program for a while, and what have you kind of told some of the other guys who are newer to the program about the importance of this in-state rivalry with Creighton?
The feeling for this game is always a little different. Ever since I got here, I noticed that this is a really big game as to the rivalry, and it's gonna be weird this year with no fans because this has been like the biggest game maybe every year, and everybody's really excited for it. So I try to tell the guys that this means a lot to people in this state and the bragging rights and all that. So we have to be ready, and Creighton's obviously a really good team as well, and they return a lot of players from last year. But yeah, the field's probably going to be a little different with no fans, but there's a lot of stake for this game.
Chris Basnett.
Hey, Thor, not to discredit the teams you guys have played or anything, but do you feel like your team is ready for the step up in competition? Like you said, just playing high major games from here on out, you feel like you guys are ready for that step?
I think we're ready. The first 4 games have been a good test and challenge, and we kind of see where we're at, and obviously preparing for the Big Ten season, which is going to be a grind. And I should say these 2 upcoming games are really going to be good for us to prepare heading into the conference. But I think we're ready, and like I said before, we have to come off to a great start, which is really important in these games.
Kevin Suits.
Hey, Thor, losing the game on Sunday, not having that played, what did you guys do in the meantime to stay sharp, and how much did that maybe affect your guys' prep for this week ahead, knowing you have 2 very good opponents up ahead?
It was, not ideal losing that game, starting prep and all that, and getting ready for the game. I think we just practiced instead. We took Sunday off, but we practiced up until that, and then we started prepping for Georgia Tech. I think it's not going to affect us, and it was sad. You want to play as many games as you can, and we're obviously looking forward to this game. But I think with the games that we have had before, we've seen where we're at. It would have been good to get another game in there, but we just have to come out ready on tomorrow.
Robin Washut.
Hey, Thor, compared to last year, statistically, your numbers are down. But for you personally, does that matter much to you? I mean, are you the type of guy that worries about stats and like your own line when it comes to operating within what the team needs from you?
No, not really. I mean, I always think about it, you know, as it's you just want to play. You know, you want to be on the court and play, and you know, we're 3-1. We could be 4-1, but 4-0. I mean, but I mean, I just want to win. You know, I want to help my team to win, and obviously, you know, you want to score points and you want to do all that, but as long as the team is winning, and you know, I'll find my shot. I'll find my openings, and you know, we're just. You know, we're getting to know each other still with these games, but I think these first 4 have been really good for us, and you know, and I'm just excited to keep going forward and playing well.
Any questions for 4 at this point? Seeing none, we'll end this session. We'll come back here to Delano Banton shortly.